Hello, doing a quick recording here of Fortnite Chapter 2. We are playing on an RX 580 8GB paired with the X5670. These are the settings we will be playing on. They're known as Pro settings, all at 1920 by 1080p. We've got epic view distance and everything else on off or low. And yeah, we're just going to be playing, this is just a solos game mode. I do have MSI Afterburner running in the top left-hand corner of the screen. You can watch the usage there, the GPU, CPU usage, as well as the frame time and frame rate. Both of those are really important. And yeah, I found this system to do anywhere from 100 FPS or higher, so it's a really comfortable experience so far. Of course, you can overclock the GPU a bit. It's not going to help too much because we are CPU limited. But anyways, that was a bit of a tangent. I recommend just watch the frame rate counter as well as the recording. We are using Radeon Relive for the recording, so yes, it does impact performance a teeny weeny bit, but it's so negligible in my opinion. Like, it's so hard to notice. Like, just want to make sure we don't get smashed here. So there's another player here who did drop kind of in the middle of nowhere, so that was pretty easy. And yeah, it's really smooth. You'll probably see this in the recording. Like, it's a really smooth gameplay. Currently, there's not a lot of players around us. I can just tell that because our frame rate is pretty damn high at the moment. We're above that 144 frames per second. Yeah, like right now, it's really high. When you do get in busier scenarios, you will be more around that 100 FPS mark, but yeah, 100 frames per second. If you just had 100 frames per second average in this game, it would still be very playable. So that's always a good thing to keep in mind. And if you want, you can increase the visual settings because, yeah, our GPU usage is fluctuating. I can open up, what I'll do is I'll tab out here quickly and I'll open up MSI Afterburner, which actually says we're going anywhere from, I'd say about the average is about 60 or 70% usage. Yeah, it still really looks really good. In some cases it says it's 90. I can tell you it's not. I just have to set a setting in MSI Afterburner so it reads a stable frame rate, but that's something a little bit more technical and something we can go into later. But yeah, the actual GPU usage is about 60 to 70%, which is very respectable. As well, if you wanted, you could play on a 1440p monitor on low settings and you'd still get about the same frame rate because we are not GPU limited. What I will do here is just finish up just breaking a couple things and then we'll start running across the map, and yeah, we can hopefully get a better feel for just overall performance. I will run this recording as long as I'm not dead pretty much, so yeah, like overall, if you're going to take anything away, like you've seen the performance here, that it's smooth and solid. Alright, we totally missed. That's embarrassing, but yeah, we missed again. He stops moving, maybe we can hit him. What we're going to do is we're going to rush him, but yeah, anyways, I'd say performance for this system anywhere from 100 FPS all the way up to 180, which is very nice. Just have to watch out. This guy's got a rocket launcher. Right now, you're gonna have to deal with my commentary. Can't believe we missed. That looked pretty good to me. And we missed again. We're just burning through these bullets. Oh, he sees me now. I'm gonna pistol this guy down. Find the pistol is wonderful for tagging. Yeah, see, we just did about 80 to 100 damage, which means we can follow up pretty easily. Keeping in mind, he does have the rocket launcher. I'm no expert at this game, but just basic skill can help, or basic thought process. Alright, I'm swapping back to my pistol here. But yeah, as you noted, okay, there's other players shooting at us, which isn't great. Who knows, maybe their aim's better than mine, which in most cases it will be, so. I don't see him. Oh, good. We need one of these. Where's this guy? Oh, Sometimes the AR is not super great close range, but like it's not bad. There are chests around here, but there are also other players, so yeah, sorry for hearing that thumping. That's me picking up and moving my mouse and then placing it back down. Okay, we have the SCAR, but we dropped the shotgun, which is important. Oh, we're missing all our shots. That wasn't too good, and all you're hearing is my mouse go thump, thump, thump. But this is good. This is actually pretty decent that you're able to see, like, we are in a busy scenario. We're still getting really, really great frame rate, anywhere from 100, 144 frames per second. So I'm really pleased as a player. Yeah, I'm not too great at the game, but I can tell you, having above 100 frames per second average with really solid 1% lows, it is a great experience. Do we need the sniper? Probably not with my skill level, to be honest. So we're going to ditch the sniper, but yeah, we're going to see if there's any other loot around here, and then we will move. Yeah, there's minis and there's a big pot. So yeah, we got 3 kills so far, and we are a couple minutes, well, we're almost 10 minutes, I would guess, in the game. I'm not sure, I don't have a timer set, but yeah, you can see now we're even close to 200 frames per second, which is very impressive. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting that. Especially considering that, 1, this CPU is not overclocked, and 2, the CPU was released in about 2010, 2011 era, so yeah, all things considered, I'd say it's really, like, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. That's what I can say. Great. Another one of, actually no, we won't swap the SCAR over. And obviously it'd be nice if we had a blue shotgun, but that ain't happening today, so yeah, we don't have enough materials to upgrade, so it's not worth it anyways. What we will do is move closer to the center of the circle, as well, grabbing a little bit of materials. Like, my building skills aren't great, but they get the job done, and that's what's important. Yeah, I'm really hoping I didn't mess up my audio settings here, because I can hear my, like, I can hear that when I touch my keys, so that might be a little annoying, but yeah. I have the fan speed set to a constant 50% on this RX580 model. It's only a single fan model, so what I could do is undervolt it a little bit. That's a video I will be making in the future, is how to undervolt and properly set your graphics card settings for the RX570, RX580 graphics cards, because a lot of the cards are running much higher voltages that are needed, and basically, yeah, it just doesn't let you run at a proper clock speed. So for example, right now, this card is actually pretty decent. It has enough, like the RX 580, they give it enough power, like 150 watts or 175 watt power limit, and that's generally what you want, like if you're going to be doing heavy overclocks. But yeah, with the stock voltages, you can sometimes, like, you can run, like, I know for example, like the RX 580 8GB, the Sapphire Nitro version, will use 175 watts, and you can undervolt it and get the same performance at 130. So it's kind of like, yeah, it would be important. Like, it's not so much that you're worried about how much power you're drawing, it's more when you're drawing more power, you're going to be producing a lot more heat, which equates to noise, because you have to crank up your fan settings and stuff like that. So those are just some of my thoughts, and yeah. Alright, there are other players around here, we gotta be mindful. Alright, the boat was headed away from... Alright, someone sees me clearly. The problem is I don't see them. There's a P90, I guess is what it's called technically there. I'd like to grab it, but then I have to get rid of my minis, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's not super smart, but yeah, it is what it is. I'd rather have those med kits and run with this, because when you're in close combat, it's kind of like, yeah. Anyways, just my opinion. Gotta keep moving. We don't have a sniper this time, so we're not gonna be able to hit anyone from far away. But that's where the pistol is supposed to come in as a nice kind of option. I don't know if... Oh, there's people fighting there. Yeah, I'm just hoping this recording turns out good. Because it's going to be a longer recording and it's been pretty good so far. And yeah, you're able to see that the frame rate is super solid. Yeah, we're getting... Alright, how are we going to kill him with this? I think we're killing with this. He's going to hop in the boat. Yeah, that was pretty bad. You definitely want lower sensitivity for aiming like that. We're going to swap over to the Scar. This is where having those minis would have been handy. He's moving. No, we shouldn't have reloaded. It's a waste of time. Yeah, he's probably there. If we find where he is, then we can hit him every time. Yeah, there we go. We had the high ground, so that gave us the advantage, and... Come on! There we go. Yeah, my sensitivity is too high. I need to work on that a bit, but I don't want to throw my mouse around, and there's someone there. So this is just wonderful. Alright, a blue tack. That's a nice... it's a nice thing to add on here. We don't know if he can see us or not, so... We do have materials, and we are picking up other people's materials as well, so... when in doubt, always just use what you have available. Yeah, we're pretty much maxed out, so we're going to try to use our materials when running away. I should be building right now. If I get hit, it's my fault. Yeah, what we want to do is stay up here, because the high ground gave us a large advantage, because when you're up top, not that this is pro advice, but when you're shooting downwards, you can always hit those headshots, which is double the damage, so that's the advantage of being up top. There's only 10 players left, and yes, we are recording. I just double checked, and all we're really hoping is that one, my drive doesn't fill up in space, because I only have like 10 gigabytes to record this video on, so yeah, we've got a couple things that kind of hoping will work out well, and yeah, just gonna scooch down here. I think the coolest thing is that, like, coming back to like how old this platform is, like, it still performs really, really well. And yeah, I'm really pleased with how it is performing. You know, let's check. There's kind of high ground over there. We'll head over that way. Hopefully we don't take full damage here. Good, we didn't. We're gonna grab a couple trees, but then we really don't need to spend much time collecting materials, because we do have about 2,300 or 2,400 materials from taking out those 5 players. Yeah, I can definitely hear the gain. I will need to adjust the audio settings. We can see a player down there. We do not have a sniper. This is where at the end game you do want the sniper, I would say, unless you're confident you can rush other players. But yeah, at this point it's kind of like, alright, there's someone coming this way. Alright, we are going to build because it's just the thing to do. Yeah, I didn't mean to actually move forward there, but it just happened that we did move forward. We're here, we are going to build a little bit. Yeah, we lost that wood material there, so not much we can really do there. We do have to run across the other side, which means we are going to try to stay on the high ground. There's another player there. I'm not going to shoot at him, because then he'll turn around and shoot at us. We still need to get to the circle. Alright, I think he's seen me. No, he hasn't, because I have not shot. That's something to keep in mind, guys. When you shoot, like, you're giving away your position, and sometimes it's better not to shoot. Yeah, see, we're on the low ground now. If he turns back at us and starts firing, it's going to be a little bit harder to manage. if he can see us. I don't think he's there. But yeah, we're gonna take that zip line in. Actually, no, we're not. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's gonna be a lot harder to get around now, just because we can get hit up from the top. So doesn't make it any easier. Be nice if we could take these down. We can't. Our only option is to build up. And even then, that's not even a real option. Okay, we're ditching the protection there. I'm going to swap over to the AR. Though that's terrible. Alright, we were tagging him for a bit there, which is pretty solid. What I will do is, this is going to be a little risky. We are going to grab the, no we're not. Yeah we are. Please say it's reloaded. No, it's not reloaded. Three players remaining, and we have a, we see this guy here. We're just going to stick with the SCAR. It's got good accuracy. I don't think he knows we're here. Yeah, he does. I don't know what I'm doing, so that doesn't help. Good thing is that we do have a lot of materials, which means it's very noob friendly in these scenarios. Alright, 3 players remaining. We have to move. I don't think he can see me under here, which is good. We headshot him. Always build. Like, there's no reason not to. Thought I hit reload. I didn't, clearly. We're just going to put a trap here because we were fun like that. What we will do is edit this. Ah, that was stupid. Alright, I need to get down and not die. Come on, let's build a little roof here. Great, minis. We will drink one of these quickly. I think I will get rid of the pistol and just stick with the minis, just because in this scenario, popping a quick mini can do us a lot. Grab some more minis. Oh, if we can quickly pop this big pot, that would be big. Perfect. There are 3 players remaining, including us, so that is frickin' loud. So that's not too good. I have to watch my material usage. Just by building, it scares people because they think I'm a god, which I am, clearly. Let's reload. We do know there are other players, so... Oh, we could die here. I was too slow and too jittery there, but anyways, this was a really long recording, and this will give you everything you need to know on how this system will perform. Like, that was a really good run we did there. We didn't die much. That was great, and yeah, you can see the match is over now. Again, the settings that we were playing on were pro settings here, all at 1920 by 1080p. epic view distance, everything else low or off. And yeah, you're playing with the RX 588 gigabyte. You'd still get the same performance with the RX 570, and maybe 1050 Ti would not cut it. But yeah, anyways, this was just a really quick recording. If you guys have any questions or comments, yeah, just drop them down below. And yeah, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Cheers.